Well, it was always going to be a tough test for this Eagles squad, travelling down to the Cattery to take on the new and improved Geelong outfit, who are in form. But an 8-goal-to-1 second quarter was the catalyst, which really blew the game wide open, and the boys were unable to replicate that 2006 comeback Kings effort and were eventually dismantled late in the piece by 44 points. Welcome to Eagle Review, proudly sponsored by Masters, who are doing a bang-up job, by the way. Ben Roberts, senior coach Adam Simpson would have been very content with the start to the game and the energy matched early. But what really fell down in that second quarter?
Yeah, look, I think around the ball, the last couple of times the boys have played away, it's happened as well. The guys around the middle of the ball have just won the ball, bigger bodies, been bullied a little bit, and geez, from there they get clearance dominance, they get ground position, and they converted. So it was a recipe for disaster.
It was unfortunate. We had the first scoring shot in that second quarter as well. The behind, you never know. Sliding doors possibility there. But I guess the first 3 goals of that second quarter, the Cats went corridor. They went bang, hit that target, and were able to move on. So they'll be disappointed with their defensive effort there to let those 3 goals through, and a few turnovers ourselves when we tried to go corridor. Motlop 4 goals. He was certainly on fire and set plenty of them up. Got all of his Geelong teammates involved. Seems that Butler groin injury during the week could have been quite costly in the end. Yeah,
his wily experience could have been pretty handy against Motlop, but I think it was just they wanted the ball, and the way the Eagles set up defensively is very aggressive, and if you get stung out the back and through the middle very quickly, it's very hard to cover off. So they're very good. They always have been at using that corridor of the Cats.
Made it more impressive that McCarthy went down. He was out in the first quarter. And Cockatoo played throughout the game with a corky and scored a goal against us as well. So hats off to Geelong. Very brave fight back by West Coast. And we did think, well, you were there. I mean, they slammed on 5 goals in 7 minutes, which is almost unheard of. If you think there's 7 minutes to go, you're 5 goals down, you're in all sorts of trouble. Yeah. But very easy to just lay down and throw in the towel on the road. What was it like watching that? And I'm sure the Eagles faithful were up and about watching it.
At the time, it was quite interesting because we were sitting near a pool of, we were in the race, but we were next to a pool of West Coast supporters, and they all were talking 06 again. They thought it was deja vu. But it wasn't to be, obviously, but it was really dominant, and it started with Nick Nat in the middle. Geez, they just could not get it out of the middle there for that 6-minute period. Nick Nat was bang, they were getting it in, and when they did get in, because they got it in quickly, they held it in. When they did, they scored. It was really good, but then what's disappointing was to then let up the 2 goals through stoppages straight away in the fourth quarter, which effectively killed the contest.
Well, you don't want to harp on it because he's such a legend of this footy club, but the handball for Matt Prittis inboard, the miss Shuey on the way through, that was a killer where the Cats slam on the goal straight away and really did put the skids to a great West Coast comeback. Very uncharacteristic of the great man. Handful of Eagles would have been satisfied with their performance. Good to see Marston get back into form after his quiet outing here at Domain Stadium against the Flies. That's right. Gov was at his best. The brick wall back down there. But probably Brad Shepherd's best game for the year, you'd think.
Yeah, no. How stark are the differences between, just in confidence with Shep, a couple of years ago to now, it's just so good to see him so confident with his role and so confident in his ability. He knows what he has to do and he gets it done. He's so reliable now, confident now. It's great to see. Well done, Shep.
I can't believe he got drilled in the head again. He honestly gets the most hits of any Eagles player you see out on the ground.
I know, and he also went for a big hangski later in the game and landed on his back and was knocked about as well. So I was actually in the airport with him flying home, limping around a little bit sore, but he'll be back next week because he's tough.
Good to see you went to the right airport. Wasn't too scattered from getting the head knocked. Time for our roast of the round. We'll keep it very quick. We'll go someone who just avoided the roast. Shara Wellingham almost had one of the goals of the day kicked against him by Tom Hawkins. Monster, don't argue, but luckily for Shara, the ball went out of bounds.
Yep.
So avoids the roast, but probably when he got tackled 2 steps into his ball collection and a bit stiff there.
Are you feeding me another umpire review here?
Talk to me about Menzel's miss then.
We've had a couple of these sort of ones where they're, you could almost touch the goalpost or, no, you got to kick that. I mean, as I said last time, we would have kicked that.
Yeah, well, we don't want to big ourselves up because we can't play.
Yep.
But the winner, we've got to go all the way to the SCG. You can't give it to Buddy Franklin because all he's doing is trying to have a set shot for goal. But how's the bloke in the background? You reckon that got in Franklin's head when he's having a shot?
No.
Got in my head.
Franklin's just having a red hot crack at that stage. And this fella, is it a roast or a toast?
Very well put there. Hey, do you have WA's more awesome squad? Prove it. You can win 5 tickets to attend a West Coast Eagles home game thanks to Masters. Just snap a photo of your squad and share it using hashtag MastersSquad. For more details, go to Masters' Facebook page or their Twitter page. But a big game this Sunday against the Saints. Got to get back in the winners column. It is Cans for a Cause, so bring your cans down. Got ex-players on the doors collecting it, all for a good cause. And thanks for watching again. Masters, cheers.